To the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 20.
61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 23. Now Geno.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw on second down is Smith.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Pollard one more time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen.
Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 28 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner, look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
107 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run forward with Pollard. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice all. And this time he is in. Yes. Ken Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And that's complete to Cooks. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Prescott yet again. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again with Walker.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Smith and Jigba in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Throwing on third down, Smith.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the red zone now, Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to run with Dallas.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
DJ Dallas
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. 119 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Second down, Pollard again.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a give here to Pollard.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it.
On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.